1.5 acres on the East Fork of the Hoquiam River here in Grays Harbor County, Washington. My name is Miles McLaughlin. I'm going to walk through this video, talk about some FAQs and common questions I get in properties that we sell. What we do at Wilco Land is we buy and sell raw vacant land. We try to focus on epic and unique properties. A lot of our stuff is going to be recreational. This one specifically, I would gear more towards a recreational property. Not saying it's not buildable. I haven't done any due diligence. I haven't gotten a septic test and things like that. However, it is in a floodplain and there are some wetlands on the property. So just keep in mind, building will be challenging. It's not unbuildable, so to speak, but you're going to have to go through that work on your own, talk with county, talk with wetland specialists and septic people. So there'll be a lot that goes into building. We are pricing the property with all things considered as a recreational lot. So in this video, I'll cover probably our most important thing, which is access with this property. So first, let me give you a bird's eye view. Again, our business, we buy and sell a lot of different type of land deals, and we offer more of a self-service model. So for those going to view the property on your own, right, you're going to use GPS coordinates. There's a couple ways to access the property. Number one, off Panhandle Road, this is a platted, I guess you could say easement, right? So nobody owns this strip of land right here. Probably about 20 yards wide, I'm guessing 30 yards wide, something like that. But yeah, and I'll pull up the plat map. So this road is unfinished and undeveloped. The county never finished this road. It must end somewhere in here and kind of fades into basically a trail where you'll have to hike back into the property. You'll want to stay within these boundaries here. There's private land on each side of it. Maybe someday the neighbors, the county, a road gets put in, right? You could talk to the county about it. You could talk to other local landowners. Maybe they all want to invest in putting a road in back there. But for right now, it is hike and access from this direction here through that strip of land. So again, we ask our buyers to confirm all their due diligence. This is what I'm seeing. And again, I'm not a complete expert on easements and access. So, but I am showing you here a plat map I'm going to get to. So here's my access notes. There's an access road here. It's actually really not a dirt road. You probably got to hike in there from a dirt trail. In addition, on that road, this happens a lot of times in rural areas. Folks are trying to keep squatters out. They're trying to keep riffraff out of their property. So the neighbors have put a gate up, and I'll show you a photo of it. But first, let me show you the plat map. So the plat map is right here. So what is a plat map? You can see everybody's properties, lot 9, lot 10, lot 4, we're up here, lot 2, it looks like. So, the arrow is pointing to our lot, and you can see this strip of land nobody owns, right? This is supposed to be a road, and it was just never developed. That happens all the time. So there's some locals that live down in here. They've put a gate up to keep riffraff from going back there. That's really common. Just imagine our property's probably never been used by anybody throughout the life of the property. So it's just been sitting vacant back there. I'm guessing extremely overgrown. It will require a little bit of work, maybe some bushwhacking even to get back there. I'm not sure. Our photographer didn't get back to the property. We didn't have a great photographer. So if somebody wants to take photos for me, feel free to go back there and shoot me a text with a couple photos. So there's access route number 1. And my favorite app to use is Onyx. I'm just using GPS coordinates here. Access route number 2 is riverfront land. So we've got access on the river, and this is a huge section of the river. So you could put in down here off the bridge, paddleboard, kayak, maybe you've got a sailboat or, some sort of smaller boat. And you can access, you've got access to public land. Port of Grays Harbor there, the city of Hoquiam has access right here. You can park here. This is city land. Maybe you can access the river there. So there's going to be other access points, even in the ocean here. How cool is this? So yeah, you've got access, to the Pacific Ocean essentially, right? And so you come in off the river, wherever you want to access it. Maybe you take a little sailboat back to your riverfront property here. I don't know. People get creative with these type of land deals. Like I said, we're pricing it as a recreational property. Is there potential to build? Maybe. People build on stilts. People use fill and dirt. There's new technology that comes out, right? You'll have to work with developers, with architects, and get creative with that. Maybe your specialty is development in wetlands. I know across Grays Harbor County, there's a lot of wet property, and people tend find ways to develop on it. So keep that in mind. We are pricing it as a recreational lot. And I want to show you next, I want to show you this access route that we were touching on. There is a yellow gate, so you can probably make it that far and you're going to have to walk behind that. Obviously, this is all buyer's due diligence. You'll need to confirm this information. In a worst case scenario, you've got riverfront access, which we've sold a lot of properties with riverfront access only. This land deal is extremely attractive because it does have that platted road. You do have the opportunity to potentially punch a road in or a driveway back there. These are not accurate pictures of the property. Our photographer, just stopped on Panhandle Road. Really just an awful job photographing this property. So I apologize. You can see they're just standing here after the bridge. For whatever reason, they thought, taking photos right here was enough. So just wanted to let you know that isn't the property right there. It gives you a depiction of the area at best. I'll probably actually end up removing most of these photos here now that I'm looking at them. But let's get to this access point. I've kind of got it drawn out here. This is your platted access point off Panhandle. I've got it drawn out, and then you've got your riverfront access as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I'm just trying to see if we've got a map with a wetlands. Yep. So here we go. So you can see this property is covered in wetlands. I mean, we're adjacent to the river. In reality, you might get out there and have a lot of dry spots. You might get out there and it might be soggy. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the part of the self-service model here. You got to hike in back there or access it from the river yourself. Again, a lot of buyers find opportunities in these type of land deals. I saw another property very similar that had riverfront access, 1.5 acres, priced at $55,000. We've got ours priced below $30,000. So we try to move our land fast. We do offer more of a self-service model. If you're curious what you can do with the property, refer to the zoning, general development here. And you can look at zoning information right here from our website. So again, my name is Miles McLaughlin. I do have other properties for sale in Washington. I have a few more coming in Grays Harbor County as well. So look forward to hearing from you. Give me a call at 605-299-5553 if you have any questions. Thanks.